I'm a big dog, everything in motion kinetic. About my cheddar, scoring spirits, want me buried, won't let it. Smoking big, small, spliffy Sherman club full of lettuce. Her ass poetic, like to pop it while she looking back at it. I'm a
Welcome to Canon with KB. I am your host, KB. To my right, I have Shakira. To my oh, go ahead and say your hey. I didn't even give you time.
You gotta put some
bass
in your voice. Put some.
She's still recovering.
Okay, so should I restart then?
You can do it. You're doing mid right here.
Okay. Welcome to Kicking It with KB. I am your host, KB. To my right, I have Shakira.
Hey, it's been a while.
It has. Even though we just did one, and I said the same thing before, but that's crazy. And to my left, I have Akeem and Kanye.
We back.
Okay.
Today's subject, we are going to be discussing men versus women. Now, I know that can vary because it's a lot that you could go when it comes to men versus women. But the reason why we are specifically talking about this subject is because there's a lot just about almost everything, job, marriages or relationships, a lot of things where, where it always comes down to man versus woman. And man versus women, unfortunately. So
I'm behaved today.
no, we're not gonna behave. This is a fair warning. This is
with no mark. No, go ahead.
This is a disclaimer that it's not gonna be nice. This is not gonna be a nice conversation. So be prepared for.
I'm gonna be very professional.
I mean, it's gonna be a nice conversation. It's just not gonna go calm, is what I'm saying. Knowing how all
you
of us
don't tell
are.
me what I'm gonna do.
So yeah. So I'm gonna let the men start today.
Why are we always starting?
Yeah, we
Y'all
started
always
last
start.
time. We did. We
always-
started
Did
the
they start last time?
Yes.
We
Child's
did.
been so long. Don't get me lying.
Yeah.
Just don't get me lying, okay?
See, you know.
See, I try to be a gentleman.
Bro,
Let the ladies
exactly,
go first,
so-
but you
You
know?
always say that, but anyways, I mean, I mean, particularly, I mean, I was saying y'all is because y'all, I don't want to. I'm not gonna sound mean, but no, because y'all usually
passionate.
y'all usually have
I
a
am.
lot.
I'm a
Y'all
very
usually
passionate
have a
person.
lot more to say when it comes to women today.
It's amazing.
Than with
It's
men,
amazing
so.
that
Well, women
we have
just as much
so
as
much
men,
to
because
say,
women
but,
obviously
but
have
y'all
issues
claim
with
nobody
men.
listens to y'all.
Yeah,
What?
so
I say it's amazing that we have so much to say, but y'all claim nobody listens to
y'all
y'all,
don't.
which means
That
y'all
has nothing to
doing more
do.
the
That has
talking.
there's no relationship. There's no correlation with that. So just because
it's-
y'all have a
it
lot to
is.
say. How?
Meaning
so,
y'all have a
Flip
lot
a coin
to say.
so we can get this over
Y'all
with.
have a lot
No,
to
he
say.
started already. He said that they have a lot to say, but we don't listen. But I mean,
No.
He said
That's-
we have a lot to say, but they don't listen.
Yes, that's
Right.
what y'all women claim that guys y'all.
Because
have
most
a
of the
lot
time
to say.
y'all not listening.
y'all not.
yes, we are.
No.
Some of us are.
My proof in the
Not
pudding
all
would
of
be
us.
right. My proof in the pudding.
Not all of us.
My
but
proof.
some of us are.
Look, my proof
You
in the
know?
pudding is right here because he tells me all the time, you can't expect me to remember everything,
Well,
Jay.
that's
So
true.
you got to
That's-
keep
I mean,
reminding
that's
me. So
any human being. But yeah.
no, it's
Yeah.
not. No, it's
Yeah.
right now we no because
You
I
tell
can't
me how
agree
much
with you,
how much in
Carla.
school
I'm sorry.
you sat down the teacher talking and you remembered everything she said.
that's not the same
Boy, I
thing.
was slow.
We're not. That's
Take
not
it-
the same thing. I'm
take it
talking
back that
about
far.
like
I didn't say
if
it was the
if it
same.
was
It's similar,
something.
though.
No. Because if I'm like, hey babe, remember to that Gia has an appointment tomorrow. I gotta take her to the
different.
appointment.
That's not.
I get that
that's
part.
not. Yeah.
I get
But
that
you
too.
forget.
I mean,
So and I
yeah.
have to remind you, and that's something actually important. So
Okay, now if you talking stuff like important dates and stuff like that,
that's what I'm
That's
talking about.
different.
That's
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 different.
what I. That's what I
Right,
mean.
right.
You should.
But at the same time, I forget
Right.
appointments too. But that's
Oh
why I
my
got.
God.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
hold on.
Everybody ain't got the same.
But in my
them
defense,
is-
they
yeah.
send me a reminder.
Right.
I get the text message.
You
You wanna
feel
Well,
me?
I'm saying,
Right?
but see, that's what I'm saying.
I already
That's
know
what I'm saying
going
when
to
it
the
comes.
doctor, so you think I wanna
That's what I'm
remember
saying
that?
though. That when it comes to
Go
men,
get a shot.
when it comes to men, y'all don't remember the things that you should remember.
Not always the case. That's situational. Situational. That's situational.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's
We're just gonna
situation.
spell it out on all our own situations.
Yeah, situational.
I'm serious.
Like what?
I mean, I just get, even though that example is still serious, but that's just a small example. But anything, like, when it just comes to certain things that are important to us, if y'all feel like it's not important, you're not going to listen to it.
That's
Like-
not true.
Like anniversaries. Let's be honest, a lot of men don't remember their anniversary.
Man, they
A lot of women don't either.
Hey, look.
I
Or
don't
they
know.
do, or if they do, I don't
Hey,
know.
look, man, look.
I
when-
mean,
It's mostly a man
It's-
who
yeah.
forgets that date.
Yeah.
why
That's
is
true.
it always the man that forgets the date?
Because y'all do. What? I can't
I
explain.
don't forget mine. I've never forgotten mine.
I didn't say. See. I didn't say you in particular. I'm just saying most men do forget their anniversary. Most. I ain't stuttering.
Probably because it's anniversary is damn near every day. I'm pretty sure in a relationship.
That's a
for
lie.
the most part.
Anyways.
At least, I mean, in a sense,
That's
to
a
a
damn
certain
lie.
extent. To a certain extent. I mean,
I
as
mean, when
far
you're going
as-
through the honeymoon phase, maybe, but no.
But just generally, just being in each other's company and doing things together,
I
I
like
would
people
think
that
that would
much.
be a
I mean,
I
not
don't know.
really.
I would think that would be a sort of a celebration in a sense, even though
I'm not
they can.
gonna celebrate looking at the same person 24/7. No.
That's all. Why y'all
I mean,
That's
I'm
why this happens
always-
once a year. Okay,
I'm just
you
saying.
get that one day out of the year.
I mean,
I
it's
said what I said.
I can see both
the man.
perspectives
Yeah.
because just me speaking as a woman, it's nice to acknowledge when we make our marriage anniversary and when we started dating anniversary. But like Jamal likes
Probably want
to,
multiple gifts.
you know, ooh, no, I'm not like that at all. But what
I didn't say anything.
you keep making motions and faces though, and your sister is proof that
Man, I'm
you are
over here thinking
expensive.
about, man, I
so we're
forgot.
not gonna do this.
We're
We're not gonna do this.
about how I forgot.
We're not gonna do this.
Get
So
that
anyway,
tire changed while I was getting
anyways, but what Akeem would say, you know, throughout our relationship, there are times when we tell each other, you know, we're grateful for each other, you know, that we're happy that we made it this far, that we're, you know, that's fine if you be lying, but you know, that we appreciate each other and things like that. So that comes along with it. But like I said, it's just nice to be able to, you know, also put the 1 year, like we made it a whole nother year,
Yeah.
even though we went through all this crap.
Yeah.
We still made it to a whole nother year of being married, so or being together. So I understand both aspects of that. Of, you know, women wanting to
Yeah.
But, like, I mean,
What
a year without
what
killing
I'm
it.
saying though is
don't be dismissing my point like that.
What I'm saying though
He said,
is
yeah. Like,
like I be hearing you. It's just I don't be listening.
we already established that. We already established that.
But that doesn't mean anything. It's just. But then y'all like to talk. Y'all
be
like
honest.
to, y'all
Excuse
like to
me.
talk at the wrong times too.
It depends
Huh?
on what
There's
you're
a wrong
saying.
time?
If you're
Yes.
constantly coming to me with the same thing over and over again, telling me the same story over again, I'm about I ain't listening. Like,
Yeah.
after the first time,
Thank you.
I'm
Right.
done.
And who's doing that most of the time?
Right.
The man or the,
I can't lie on this one.
Right.
I'm just saying.
That's what
don't
I'm
keep
saying.
coming to me telling me the
same story. Like
Oh yeah.
Like-
and ain't said nothing about the solution.
Right.
Ain't said nothing about the solution.
I ain't
but
say all
keep
that, but just
saying
don't
it
tell
over
me
and
the
over
same
and over and
story.
over
Right.
again.
you about to
Definitely
get him
don't
on the
tell me the same
train.
story.
You about to get him
I'm
on the
just
train.
saying
That to me, that's yeah.
I don't want to hear
Like, what
it.
you want me to say?
Yeah. Is your life that boring? You gotta keep continuing to tell me about this same damn story.
Like I didn't hear you the first time, and then you wonder why I'm not listening now on the fifth time. You know what I'm saying?
So what do y'all
I
think?
done grown gray hairs.
What do y'all?
Yeah, take me to that story.
So what do y'all think the issue?
Speeding the agent process.
What do y'all think the issue is today though when it comes to men and women? Like,
Oh,
what do you think?
Man.
I mean, hey,
I mean,
there's a lot of, we got time.
That's look, I'm
We
not.
got
I'm not
time.
gonna get too deep.
Where
into
shall
it,
we
but
start?
I'm gonna
That's the
say
whole purpose of us being here.
That there's
Literally.
there's a hidden agenda,
Yes.
a evil.
It's not a hidden agenda. It's right in front of
No.
our face.
I mean, no. What's
Yeah.
the results are in our face,
Yeah.
but it's a hidden evil agenda for man versus woman, and not just man versus woman, but it goes down the chain
Yeah.
for the whole thing. But I ain't gonna get into that
Right.
this podcast,
And specifically, I want to speak on black men.
especially black in the black
Black
community.
Think y'all do enough of that in the group chat?
Nah, not today.
That's why I stopped
Nah,
listening.
not
I
today.
stopped
Not
reading. That
today.
was like I'm done with
I'm not
this.
even about to
No,
talk
no.
about that story.
No, it's not even just that
Y'all
story.
had Carla in there cussing.
But yo,
She mad about somebody that don't
No,
even
no.
know her.
no,
No, that's not what it was. That's
that
not.
was you with
That
the
is not. That is not what it was.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
That is
head.
not. Just like okay, just to inform y'all, we were talking about in our group text. We have our own group text. We were talking about the situation with the girl on TikTok. I don't know if y'all have seen it. That the
Brick
girl
Squad.
that said she got hit with the girl so childish. The girl that said allegedly she got hit with a brick. I think I said that wrong, still, but she said she got hit with a brick,
And a
and
group
that the
of
people
people-
around her, the black men around her, didn't.
I
They
saw a
were
lady
protecting
in that
her.
video too.
Yeah, it was.
So
I saw a lady. I ain't hear her say nothing about that lady though.
So what I said was in the text
sister.
because I said
I
like
don't know what that means, bro.
Anyway,
Hush up.
thank you. But what I said in the group text, just like I told him, just like I told Akeem in person, was that the whole scenario is not 100% true. Like nobody knows what happened except for the people who were there.
I know she
and
didn't get hit with no brick.
And we only know for a fact that something happened to her face. That's the only fact you have. Outside of that,
what she said.
outside of that, we don't know. But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, though, you still can't go off of what she said about her getting hit with a brick, because if you feel as though in your own opinion that we already discussed this with Dad also, that 100% of the time you're either going to have a bruise, bleed, or lump when you get hit with the brick, then you can't say you can't believe that she got hit with the brick.
You get internal.
No, but come on.
I mean, I told Akeem, there's just so many factors though into
Debo
her.
He got hit with the brick.
Notice you ain't see his face because he was covered.
But I'm saying there's still so many scenarios into her getting hit with a brick. Like I said, was the brick even a brick?
Right.
She could be calling a stone a brick.
Right.
If how close was the person when they hit her with the brick?
Did she get hit at all?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying.
My whole thing, one about the brick, she ain't get hit in the face with no brick. But my biggest
that's your
thing,
opinion still.
She had a lump on her face. There was no scrape, no nothing, no bleeding, no anything.
But see,
no
again,
bruise.
I
no
can't tell him.
But-
There's too
but-
many
but-
factors.
but-
too many
but
factors.
actually hit her.
Exactly.
And not only that,
He still hasn't showed up.
I mean, he's not gonna.
She
That's
didn't call
not.
her in.
information.
Like I said.
That's the-
I mean, she could be just doing it for clout.
But
She could, which is also true.
Once again.
But
then-
like I
right.
said,
But
it's not guaranteed.
My
that,
whole thing, my biggest thing
Okay.
though, my biggest thing, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
My biggest thing, my biggest thing.
Oh, boy, mouth
It's not what she did. This, I be trying to get that Denzel look there.
Can you continue before I go?
But
please?
my biggest thing was how she blamed the black men that was around and bashed them for basically not doing like
because most
not getting involved in that situation, which if it really was a situation and I was there, I'm like, one, like you said, we don't know what happened. So why would I jump in a situation I don't know what happened? You probably deserve to get hit with that brick.
Right.
It could be that
I ain't gonna
situation.
go that far.
You could have pulled out a knife on him and he picked up.
Well, that's a whole nother story.
not even that
But you not
situation.
seeing it. But you not seeing it. But I'm
Right.
saying, just like you said, we not there. But that's what I'm saying. If I'm sitting there, like, if me and bro was out there, like, what can we do but call the police?
And then the people that might be out there actually don't know what happened to her either. They probably like, what are you talking about? They like, what you want to
see,
do?
this
But
is
what
why
I'm
you
like-
need people to come
But
forward.
Yeah.
okay, but
Right,
what I'm saying,
that's what I'm
I'm saying is
saying.
how
So it's
how the
like-
women that and then how a lot of black women, not all y'all, but how a lot of black women was like, it's a shame. It's a shame that, like,
Yo, their
you
comments
know,
were
it's a-
trash.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's a shame.
I'm
Black
sorry.
men ain't even protecting us.
Protected
And all.
on-
And not even the
but
one.
y'all
These
can
the same
dog
women. These the same women that you hold the door open for won't say thank you.
Yeah.
I stopped doing
And think that you worship. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not it.
bro.
One of the things. One of the
speak.
Same women that call you broke before you even know she even know who you
yourself.
are.
One of
Yeah.
the comments that bothered me was somebody put and these are the men that what is it that and these are the men that want us women to serve to them. I was like, so you're just gonna put them all in one category, like
Right.
just
And
because
that's
off
another
that
thing.
one situation.
Exactly.
And I think anybody,
With no
I think
proof.
anybody that thinks like that is goofy. Like
Goofy.
can't put just like how people feel, especially black people feel that especially when it comes to white officers and stuff, shouldn't be putting us in one box thinking that we're all gang members or hood. About saying hood people, stuff like that. Just like you feel like that, you can't do that with black men either. Not all black men are the same. Not all black men would stand there and do something if
Not
something
any-
happened.
any
Like,
group of
yeah,
race.
I mean,
Right,
correct.
exactly,
But
right.
she
Yeah.
specifically pointed out black men. She
Like,
didn't
that's what
say
I'm saying.
men. She
Be
said
honest, she
black
probably a bitter
men.
baby mama. Let's move on.
I mean,
I mean, she'll smile you.
Right.
I mean,
They
I'm
don't
not
even
gonna
look
say.
at like they black.
I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know her.
Saying,
That sound like some bitter woman
Yeah,
stuff.
right. Exactly.
But that's what I'm saying, and then that's
the
why I
thing.
sent that video before,
Yeah,
saying
because-
like how she was acting in that video. She was bashing black
And
men
the
in that
stuff she
video.
was saying
Right.
was
That's
just
what I'm saying.
outrageous.
Like,
Like that.
yo.
it
I
just-
didn't watch the video.
Yeah.
See, that's why. See,
That's
if
why you
would've
need to
watched
watch
you would've
it.
got what happened.
The whole point. You
would've
should have
got-
watched it.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right.
But she was on some feminine type. She was on some feminine type stuff, and she was saying that.
Look, you can still
glad
be
you touched on
feminine,
that, 'cause
but
that's
you
where
don't
I'm
have
going
to
next.
down a man because of what you believe in or whatever.
You know why? Because
No,
that's
that's
the
what I'm
only
saying.
thing.
Right.
That's the only thing feminists can
Right,
do. Is
right.
that's how they get
no, get me wrong. Not all feminists are like that. Not saying because most for the
No,
most
but a
part,
lot that we've
job
been
and
seeing
things
on
and-
social
yeah,
media and stuff,
right.
they on a whole nother
Right.
ball.
That's
on
because
a
they're
whole
not
nother level.
burning the bras like they did in the 70s.